So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my Team of the Week suggestion series. Team of the Week 14 is what's coming up on Wednesday, and thus far the upcoming Team of the Week looks okay, but it definitely doesn't look amazing, so yeah, that's definitely something to note. Anyway, in this video we're going to take a look at the results from the top 5 leagues from the past 48 hours, and we're going to try and identify some potential informs for the upcoming Team of the Week. Like I say, every single week, this isn't my full Team of the Week prediction. That will come out tomorrow night, and that will feature every league which is in Ultimate Team. So look out for my full 23-man prediction tomorrow night. This video is sponsored by OneFootball. OneFootball is a really cool free-to-download football news app which can help you keep up to date with the latest happenings in the sport. And there's some really cool features on the app, including the live match center, the news feed, the video feed, and also the transfer rumours section. If you want to give this app a go for yourself, you can check it out by clicking the link in the description. Like I say, every time it is free, so it's at least worth trying out. Before we get into the players and the games, if you guys could leave a like rating on the video, that would be very much appreciated. In the comment section down below, let me know who you think will feature in the upcoming Team of the Week. Also, of course, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Okay, so let's begin. The first player we're going to talk about in this video is a potential inform 92 rated Mo Salah. Now, Liverpool beat Watford 2-0 today, and in this game, Salah scored 2 really nice goals, and he actually scored them both with his weak foot. It's a shame EA can't or won't upgrade players' weak foot on informs, because if there was ever one that needed to happen, it's this, because Salah scored 2 very nice goals with his right foot. One of them, he curled it into the back of the net after taking on a few defenders, and for the other goal, he actually backheeled it into the net with his right foot, which was yeah, a really nice finish from him, and that flick that he did to score also went through a player's legs. So really nice goals scored by Salah today, and he could get himself an inform for that performance. And with him playing out as a striker, it could be a nice position change card. Burnley were at home to Newcastle and they got the job done. Burnley won this game 1-0 thanks to a goal by Chris Wood in the second half. Yeah, I doubt any special items will come from this game because there doesn't look to be a particular massive standout performer. Sheffield midfielder FLECK got himself 2 goals in a 2-0 win for his side, and that's a pretty big performance from a midfielder. And if he was gold in FIFA, I'd probably be quite confident about him picking up an inform this week, but with him being originally a silver card in Ultimate Team, he might miss out depending on how many silver options there are for Team of the Week 14. So maybe this one will happen, but I have to say I'm not super confident in it happening, but it definitely would be deserved. Leicester drew at home to Norwich. The game ended in a 1-1 scoreline, so as you can imagine, there won't be an inform to come from this game, especially with Leicester's goal being an own goal and Norwich's goal being scored by a striker who just got 1. So yeah, no special items to come from this fixture, unfortunately. Bournemouth pulled off a shock result as they beat Chelsea away from home. Dan Gosling was on the score sheet. He scored 6 minutes before full time. The goal was actually quite an interesting one. He overhead kicked it into the back of the net. The linesman's flag went up, so initially the goal got denied, but VAR declared it to be a goal. VAR decided that Gosling was offside and overturned the linesman's decision, and yeah, that was enough to see Bournemouth get the 3 points. Now, he could pick up an inform maybe for the goal, or another option is the goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale, who made 5 saves in this fixture and recorded a clean sheet as well, and he actually made 2 very good close range stops, so maybe that could be enough to see the goalkeeper included. But with him being silver, like with one of the previous cards, I think it's quite unlikely that he gets the nod from EA. The final game to be played on Saturday in the Premier League was between Southampton and West Ham. There wasn't too much action in this game, as you can see, but Sebastian Haller got himself a goal and was pretty good for West Ham in this fixture. So maybe, just maybe, he could pick up an inform this week, but 1 goal normally isn't enough for a striker, so I'm not super confident in this one happening, but it is of course a possibility. Over in the Bundesliga on Friday, Augsburg recorded a 4-2 victory away at Hoffenheim. One of their forwards, Niederlechner, got himself 3 assists. I'm guessing I've got his name wrong, but we're going to roll with it. He got 3 assists from a striker role, so probably does deserve to be in the upcoming Team of the Week, but he isn't a gold player in Ultimate Team, and that could very well go against him. So another potential option to come from this game is the midfielder Philippe Max, who also plays as a left back from time to time. He got 2 goals in this fixture. One of the goals was a penalty, and that could go against him, but hopefully not. Bayern Munich recorded a very big victory on Saturday. They beat Werder Bremen 6-1 at home. And in this game, there is pretty much just one massive standout candidate to be included in Team of the Week 14. And I'll be very shocked if we do not see a second informed Coutinho on Wednesday. He got himself a hat-trick and 2 assists in this game. And yeah, it would just be insane if he didn't feature in the upcoming Team of the Week. But the way that EA have selected some Team of the Weeks this year, who knows? Who actually knows? But I think it's more than likely Coutinho will be in. Other options include Lewandowski, who scored twice, and Thomas Muller, who got himself a goal and an assist. But as I say, I don't think we'll have to worry about them too much, because Coutinho very well should be in the upcoming Team of the Week. So if you've got his one to watch card, it should be getting upgraded in the very near future. Now, if you're thinking about investing, I probably wouldn't at this point, to be honest, because judging by the prices I've seen, I think his one to watch card has already risen about 100k since this game ended. So yeah, that's pretty mad. Paderborn and Union Berlin ended in a 1-1 draw, and yeah, I don't think I have to say too much about this match. No informs are coming from it. RB Leipzig beat Fortuna Düsseldorf 3-0. In this fixture, there were 3 different goal scorers for the away side. Patrick Schick got on, and so did Timo Werner. But the one that stands out amongst the goal scorers the most is Mukiele, the centre-back, who came on and got a goal. And he also recorded a clean sheet as well. So maybe he could get an inform, but I think the more likely candidate could be the left-back, Halstenberg, who got very good match ratings across the board for his performance in this game. Hertha Berlin beat Freiburg 1-0, and in this fixture, De Reeder got the only goal in the game. He also got a decent match rating, so he has a chance at getting an inform this week. Don't think it's super likely though, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him not included. But yeah, it would be a second inform if it was to happen, and I'm sure if this guy did get an inform, this card would appear in pretty much everyone's red picks come Thursday. Bayern Munich weren't the only side to put on a big scoreline this week. Borussia Dortmund won 4-0 away at Mainz. In this game, Marco Reus got himself a goal and an assist, but obviously he can't get an inform this week because he's in the current Team of the Week. So the next best option is Jadon Sancho, who ironically could have actually been in last week's Team of the Week, but didn't get selected, unfortunately. So I think he's got a very good chance of being selected this week after getting a goal and an assist in this game. Other options include Nico Schulz, the left wing back, who got a goal in this game. That would actually be a really nice inform if it was to happen, but if anyone's going to get an inform from this match, I do believe it will be Jadon Sancho. And now we come on to the games in the French Ligue 1, and I've got to be honest, there were not many high scoring games in this league, well, there hasn't been on Friday or Saturday, so there doesn't look to be too many potential standout candidates. Now, we could be looking at quite a few goalkeeper options, or maybe a few defenders, but yeah, as things stand, there actually isn't too many candidates from this league. Anyway, on Friday, Lille beat Montpellier 2-1, and Lille won this game thanks to a late goal from Renato Sanchez. He got an 8 match rating from L'Équipe in this game, so he actually has a decent chance at appearing in Team of the Week 14, so that could be a nice, cheapish centre-mid inform. Metz and Marseille ended in a score draw. The game ended 1-1, and yeah, there just won't be an inform coming from this game. Interestingly, Mandanda got subbed off, Pele came on and saved the penalty, which was interesting, but yeah, no inform coming from this game. Nantes beat Nîmes 1-0 thanks to a goal from a player called Loser. That's a pretty unfortunate surname. Anyway, he got himself a goal in this fixture from midfield. Maybe that could get him an inform, but he is a silver card, so I doubt it. Angers and Monaco ended in a 0-0 draw. Both goalkeepers in this game made a few saves each, but neither of them really did anything too significant to get themselves an inform, I don't think. Rennes beat Toulouse 1-0 thanks to a goal from the winger Audin, but once again, I know I sound like I'm on repeat right now, but there just isn't going to be an inform coming from this game, I don't think, as things stand. The game between Amiens and Dijon ended in a 1-1 scoreline, so you know what I'm going to say, there ain't going to be an inform coming from this match. Then the final game to be played on Saturday in the French League was between Brest and Nice. The goalkeeper for Stade Brest got himself 7 saves in this game, got a very high match rating and kept a clean sheet, so maybe he has a shot at appearing in the upcoming Team of the Week. But he is, of course, a silver, and that obviously could go against him. But if he gets a pretty solid match rating from the keep, that could very well aid his cause. Now we move on to the Spanish La Liga. On Friday, Deportivo and Leganes ended in a 1-1 draw. Nothing will come from that game. Levante beat Granada 2-1. 2 of the goals were assisted by the midfielder CAMPANA, so maybe he could get an inform for that. Real Sociedad and Barcelona finished in a 2-2 scoreline. No inform will come from this game either. Suarez obviously got himself a goal and an assist, but he's not going to get an inform for that when the game ends in a tie. Athletic Bilbao and Eibar finished 0-0. Doesn't look to be a standout performer from this fixture either, so sadly I don't think we'll see an inform come from that game. The fourth La Liga game to be played on Saturday was between Atletico Madrid and Osasuna, and in this game the home side got the win thanks to goals from Morata and Saul. So maybe the midfielder could get a second inform this week, but don't think it's incredibly likely as things stand, unless he gets a really good match rating from a couple of the Spanish publications. Brescia and Lecce ended in a 3-0 scoreline. The home side got the job done, and this is actually a pretty big win for them. Both these sides are battling it out in the bottom of the Serie A league table at the moment. Got to be honest though, I don't see an inform coming from this game. No one particularly picked up a good rating from Gazzetta. Well, there were a couple of good ratings, but none that really stood out too much, so I doubt we'll see an inform from this fixture. Napoli were beaten at home by Parma. Parma got themselves a 2-1 victory. In this game, the winger Kulusevski got himself a goal and an assist, and a very good rating from Gazzetta as well. So he could have been in line to get an inform this week, but I don't believe he's actually in Ultimate Team. Now, you can search for his name and a player pops up, but there's actually no cards on the market, so I don't actually think he is in Ultimate Team, so therefore I don't believe he'll pick up an inform. In the final Serie A game on Saturday, Sampdoria beat Genoa 1-0, and this was a very big win for the away side as well. They got the win thanks to a late goal from Gabbiadini. I don't think he'll pick up an inform for just one goal though, but possibly Linetti, the midfielder, could. He got the assist, and he also got a decent match rating too. So that is that. We've just reviewed all of the fixtures from the top 5 leagues from the past 48 hours, and we've identified a bunch of players who could potentially feature in the upcoming Team of the Week. But yeah, as things stand, Team of the Week 14 isn't looking anything too special, so hopefully tomorrow there'll be plenty of high scoring games and plenty of candidates to get informs on Wednesday. Anyway, we're coming towards the end of the video now, so if you could leave a like rating on this video, that would be absolutely awesome and very much appreciated. Be sure to be active in the comment section down below. Let me know who you think will feature. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.